Okay, put the screen down so you can see this beautiful candle that you set up here. Like, put the screen a little lower. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Great. Okay. Who's there? Hi, Carol. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, Friday. So it's funny because today's sort of theme of class is like the unexpected other side of things, you know, so like you feel so strongly maybe about something and then suddenly someone shares a perspective that you believe to be totally opposite of you, and you maybe don't agree with them, but you're like, oh, I get it, I understand your perspective. So I was walking here and I was getting off my bicycle, and the garbage, the sanitation guy was putting the garbage into the truck, and somebody was trying to park their car, and they kind of like took the spot that he was occupying, and he, with just the most genuine, sincere, beautiful smile, looks at me and goes, "Welcome to another day in hell." And his smile just lit me up. Do you know what I mean? So it was so funny because I had to like double down on like, what did he actually say that? Because he made me smile, like it almost felt like a tear in my eye. And then I giggled. I started to laugh, and he was like, that laugh, and he was like, you help me. He goes, you become, what did he say? He says, you be my eyewitness, and I'll take you to Aruba and Cancun, and we can get out of this hell and go to a hotter one. Or he said something like that, and I just was like, I love it, because like from what you're saying on paper, it's like so negative, but it was so joyful, and it made me smile, and then it made the other guy he was working with smile. And so, you know, in this world of polarization, you say like, what is the way in? And maybe the way in is looking at something that seems totally opposite of you and saying like, yeah, totally, I get it, 100%. So on this Friday morning, I don't know what it's like by you, Carol, but it's a bit rainy here. It's been kind of rainy every morning here. It's been getting nice, but then it rains. It's kind of bizarre. And I keep leaving my aloe plants out at night, and every morning I'm like, they're getting too much rain, but it never calls for rain, and then it rains. But here we are on our Seattle, New York morning with the rain. And so we're going to do a lot of stuff that we know today, and, you know, the offering is just for us to come at it from a different side, possibly. And we'll extend that into our yoga practice when we practice in a little bit. So we'll start with an Om today, as always, just to connect us in this room, connect us with the people out in the inter-universe, interspace, cyberspace, and to connect us obviously with all living beings everywhere. Deep breath. We'll do 3 Oms today. Float your eyes closed if you'd like. Place your palms on your thighs, by your heart, Anjali Mudra. Let your breath go. Inhale together. Beautiful. We're actually going to start today with a little breathing exercise. Um, and we're going to do a little Brahmari breath. So we're going to do this sort of humming sound. And actually, if you'd like to do it in a child's pose, I actually really like that a lot. And the idea is to stimulate the connection of our third eye with the space in our belly and our breath. And I'm going to be careful with this microphone so I don't make a lot of sounds with it. But if you can also do it sitting. So if you're comfortable, we can totally do it sitting. If you'd like to try it in a child's pose, you can. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stay here for a second. You can watch me. We're going to place our hands kind of like in a comfortable diamond shape and then place our third eye down on the mat. So your hands are going to not be holding you up, but they'll be kind of here. So it's kind of like a barrier. And what you're going to do is you're going to make a little sound kind of like, it's sort of like a bumblebee humming. And it's at first maybe going to feel a little bit like you're paying attention to it. And I kind of want you to let that go, kind of like what we said, just about let your brain kind of flip and not think about the sound, but think about, like the space around the sound. So not thinking about you making sound, but thinking about like feeling your sound resonate against the wall next to you, against here, and just feeling the space that you take up with your sound. And we're going to just do it as a rolling breath. So it's going to look and sound kind of like this. I'm going to come down here. We're going to place our third eye on the mat. My hands are kind of above my head. I'm going to take a deep breath in, feel my belly press against my thighs, and it's going to be nice and soft, and you're just going to hum. There's a little like constricting in the throat and just a little hum, and feel your third eye on the mat, and you can even kind of rock a little bit if you'd like, kind of move around to feel the humming. And we're going to do this for like 2 minutes or so. So really allowing yourself to feel your voice and your sound and let it resonate and let it feel it kind of against the spaces around you. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale, come on down into a child's pose. Place your hands down on the floor. Let it feel kind of like a room or a wall, a space for your head. Take a big breath in. Feel your belly pressing against your legs, back lifting up. Exhale all that breath. And on your next inhale, feel your breath come in. And on your exhale, begin this very slight humming, almost as if nobody could hear you. Slight constriction in the throat. When you run out of breath, just go ahead and sip some more air in. Keep it going. vibration massage your vocal cords, top of your head. Let it begin to connect and thread your third eye into the mat, into the earth, into the ground. On this next round, just let your air out, and on your inhale, just allow yourself to breathe easily. Regular breath. Feel the space left by the vibrations. Maybe your tongue has a little tingle, roof of your mouth. Breathe into the space behind your neck. Let it open up there. Feel the roundness of the throat chakra, the back of the throat. And on an inhale, keep your eyes closed. If they are, just begin to roll up to a seat. Beautiful. So keeping with that vibration, we're going to do our gayatri mantra, which I don't think we've actually done in a while. And sticking with this, this opening of our throat, this opening of our creativity, this opening of our receptivity, we're going to take this gayatri mantra, and the request of the gayatri mantra is to ask the deities to support our ascension, to support our enlightenment, our awakening. And so allowing this vibrational energy that you've now created in your throat and the space that you have massaged so gently between your third eye, just allowing those chakras to sing this mantra, to let it reverberate there and lift up through your crown chakra, right to the air, the space around you, the deities. So we'll do this call and response, and allow yourself to, now that your mouth and your head are open, to really feel the syllables, to feel the sounds, and once again, to not just feel them coming out of you, but to feel how they reflect off the space around you. So I'll give you a call, and you'll respond. Om Bhur, Om just like that again, just a couple words at a time. Om Bhur, Om Bhur, Bhuva Swaha, Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo yo ma prachodayat, Dhiyo yo ma prachodayat. Beautiful. We'll go from the top line for line. A couple more words at a time. If you're here for the yoga class, it starts at 9:30. You can feel free to sit, get ready. You can join in. You can just listen along, whatever you'd like. From the top. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo yo ma prachodayat, Dhiyo yo ma prachodayat. Once more, call and response, really feeling the space in your throat vibrate and allowing it to raise up through your head, through your 6th and 7th chakra. Big inhale. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo yo ma prachodayat, Dhiyo yo ma prachodayat. We'll do it 3 times all together. Sing what you know, hum what you don't know. Feel free to clap along. Feel free to move around. Allow yourself to rock. Whatever you do, allow your voice to raise up, ascend. Inhale. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo yo ma prachodayat. 2 more times. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo yo ma prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo yo ma prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swallow a couple times. Massage that throat chakra. Blink your eyes open if they're closed. Beautiful. So I thought today that we would end with my two very favorite things to do, my asatoma and loka. And a reminder that the meanings of these two things, right? So asatoma reminds us to, it allows us to ask to be led from untruth to truth, from darkness to light, from a place of not understanding to a knowingness. And going back to my story that two new gentlemen haven't heard, but going back to my story this morning of being unexpectedly brought to a smile by something that was said that was sort of meant to be negative. That I always picture this mantra to be a request from someone else, a request from an other, from a deity elsewhere, to be led from an untruth to truth, or darkness to light, whatever it is. And maybe today, wherever you normally ask, wherever you're normally picturing this, we've sung this a couple times in the last few weeks, maybe picture somewhere else. If it's being asked from outside of you, maybe picture it from within. If it's generally being asked from within, maybe it's asking for something else. Just the request is to offer your mind up, allow it to go elsewhere with this, allow it to be something that you ask, maybe in a different way this morning. So. Reminder that we sing Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from untruth to truth, lead us from darkness to light, lead us from death to immortality. Call and response. Asatoma Satgamaya with me. Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Meteor All together, take a deep inhale, sealing this practice with the sound of Om. We'll Om 3 times again. Allow each Om to come in. Once for you, once for those around you, once for breath and spirit. Deep inhale. Namaste, yogis. What a beautiful way to move into our practice. Thank you for your low octave ohms, gentlemen. So nice. It was beautiful. Such a beautiful round out. Hi, good morning.